to help us for learning the pronunciation so we can pronounce each of it correctly and perfectly.
And after finish those Tainan cuisines, I think you guys are full right now, so let's do some exercise. Our last stop is Hualien. If you are tired of skyscrapers, you might fall in love with these places.
And it's famous about the rafting. And you can rafting in Shogulanxi, which is the longest river of eastern Taiwan. And while you're rafting in this river, the view around you will catch your breath, like it takes your breath out. Also, you can hear your heart is racing. And Hualien is also a paradise that you can release your mind, clean it, and take a break. And the cliffs in here are so spectacular and magnificent.
And by the way, if you're here, don't miss the mochi that made in Hualien. It tastes sweet and chewy. And the typical flavors are red bean, green bean, and peanut. And to sum up, as you can see, Taiwan is a place that has unique traditions and cultures, and also combined with natural beauty and lots of delicious dishes. And also, the most important thing in Taiwan is that it has warmth and hospitality, so you can just feel the love in the air. We'll just treat you like our own family. And so it's the best choice for international students to choose here to study.
So yeah, that's a wrap, and thank you for enjoying our journey, and we wish you had a great day.
请15号上台，16号准备。
A very good evening to my honorable judges, loyal timekeeper, and fellow friends. My name is Ye Yangchen. Today I am going to present to you Begin from Taiwan. Before we go into any details, let's take a look at why you should study in Taiwan. First of all, learning Chinese has been very popular recently. Mandarin can be also learned in China, but you can learn in Taiwan, especially in traditional Chinese. Secondly, you may wonder, is it safe to go out at night in Taiwan? Well, let me answer your wonder. According to the Annual Global Peace Index, reported by the Institute of Finance and Peace, Taiwan was rated world's second safest country in 2015. Guess what? If you forgot to bring your home key, you may invite by your neighbors to eat dinner. Thirdly, you may start your career in Taiwan after your study. So don't miss out the opportunities to study in Taiwan. Next, Taiwan is an interesting country as it has fascinating culture. Last but not least, the delicious food is also the reason for you to study in Taiwan. This is the outline of my presentation. In this presentation, I will focus 3 points: technology, culture, and cuisine. Let's begin with a brief introduction of Taiwan. Taiwan is also known as Republic of China, and Taiwan has Japan, Korea, Philippines, and other Southeast Asia countries as our neighbors. Therefore, Taiwan is a great location to start your Asia tour. Taiwan has 23 million people on the island. And do you have any idea how big is Taiwan? Well, it's about 36,000 square kilometers. The official language used is Chinese. And we also speak dialects such as Taiwanese, Hakka, and Formosan languages. Moreover, Taiwan is a multi-confessional country, but most of the citizens adhere Buddhism and Taoism. That's the end of my introduction of Taiwan. Now, let's move on to our first topic, technology. According to the National Science and Technology Development of Plan 2017 to 2020, Taiwan will focus on the innovation and development of artificial intelligence in mobile payment, development of agriculture and science for food safety, development of precision medical care to improve efficiency and quality in medical care services. Do you have any idea? Taiwan is one of the leading producers in communication and information products. Also, do you know that one of the top 5 best-selling laptop brands in the entire world, ASUS, is actually a Taiwanese brand? As for the sports industry, we have our own manufacturer, Giant. It is the household name for bikes in Taiwan. Even Taipei Bike Sharing System, the U-Bike, is collaborating with the company. Let's move on to culture. The Chinese culture is well adopted in Taiwan. One of the biggest festivals is Chinese New Year. When in Chinese New Year, we will have a reunion dinner together, and children will receive red envelopes, which is the best thing in my childhood. And if you want to explore more about Chinese culture, you also have to visit the National Palace Museum. An enormous collection of artifacts and artworks from ancient Chinese imperial is well preserved and displayed in the museum. Most of the high qualities of collections is collected by China's emperors. The Jade Cabbage has been called the most famous masterpiece of the entire museum. However, there are more notable antiquities that are waiting upon for your discovery. Besides Chinese culture, Taiwan has its local culture. The Taiwan natives have their own traditional costumes, languages, and food. The music, particularly, is always in the limelight. The arts of Taiwanese, such as glove puppetry and Taiwanese opera. The Taiwanese opera is performed by Taiwanese language. The performances are abundant with Aboriginal music and dance. And even relying on the sentences of 6 or 5 words and facial expressions and hand gestures. On the other hand, glove puppetry is performed by the master puppeteers with the manipulations of puppets. Let's move on to the cuisines. In 2018, up to today, Taiwan was awarded 24 stars by the Michelin Guide. These star rating dishes can be easily enjoyed in restaurants or on the street in Taiwan. And the street of Taiwan, also known as Xiaochi, are just family over the world. And the night markets are the best places to go. Okay, let's make a conclusion. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. With this quote, I would like to conclude my presentation. Learning is not just to pass a test, but to expand your mind. So let your journey begin with Taiwan. Thank you.
请16号上台，17号准备。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. And my name is Dennis, and this is my partner Sam. And we are both major in food science,